Hello, nerds. Welcome to GeekBeast, part of the Geekish Network. This is your daily rundown of geek news by geeks like you. And it has been a while since we've been on the air. Man, it's
Yes.
been a while. I'm your host, Chuck. And when we have Randy. What's up, Randy?
What it do, Geek Beast? Chuck, what are we talking about tonight?
Um, I'm gonna hit some trailers first, Randy.
All right, let's do this.
Did you see the Alien Earth trailer
I
that came out through
did.
the eyes of a cat?
Yeah, that's interesting.
What'd you think? What'd you feel like you gleaned from that trailer, Randy? What'd you get from that trailer?
It was a lot. I felt like going on. But I like looking at it through the lens of, let's just say, a cat. And I felt like today a problem that I have with a lot of trailers is they give away too much in the trailer. And I thought this was an interesting take on it, and it kept me intrigued, but not didn't give away any sort of big clues.
Yes, yeah. I think that was the biggest thing. Like they put a camera around the collar of the cat,
Mm-hmm.
which is my favorite form of Instagram video right now. Is a collar is the camera on Max. Are you familiar with Max at all,
I'm
Randy?
not. I don't know what that.
Oh, see, you missing out, Randy. Max
Mhm.
terrorizes his neighborhood. Max goes has a collar on. He's in some apartment complex, I think in Eastern Europe somewhere, and he beats up on all the cats. Max don't be playing. And it's a camera, it's just a GoPro camera around his neck. And this is like a GoPro camera around this cat's neck. And he's just around and they're playing like Jim Rummy. We don't know if they're in orbit around Earth. We don't have any idea, but it's interesting because it does show off the technology of Alien, which is really important.
Okay. So yeah, this was interesting. I thought it was cool. Are you looking for? Is this is it a movie or is it gonna be
It's a
series?
show.
It's a show.
It's a show.
Mm. Has
So
there
it's
ever been an
the
alien
first Alien
show?
show.
Yeah,
What's
I say,
that?
has there ever been a? I don't think there's ever been an
No,
alien
this is the first
show.
one. This is the first Alien show.
Okay, interesting.
So this is the show where they think a xenomorph has escaped and got to Earth.
It looks like though that computer or that television looks like it's almost in the 80s. That's not
That is the art style. That is
okay.
the
Yeah, it's
technology
not.
style of
This
Alien.
isn't contemporary.
No. That is the art style of Alien. Everything in Alien, for the most part, is in that art style, where it looks like it's locked in. It's like definitely a different alternate timeline than what we have. And yeah. Like if you look at the Alien games, they have the same computer setups.
Hmm.
Nothing is modern. Everything looks like it comes out of the 80s.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks interesting. I'm in for it. Do we know when it is going to be released?
Let me see what it says if we have it on the notes.
Because I'm pretty sure we will watch it on binge worthy
This summer,
this
the
summer.
slated premiere on FX and Hulu this summer.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Yep.
we'll watch it when it hits.
We
So that means
also
it's
know.
probably gonna be serialized. They're gonna do
Hmm.
episode by episode.
Yeah, we also know the name of the ship that carries them, which there's speculation on online that the name might be a reference to the Magnat Line, the infamous line of fortification built
Hmm.
by France in the 1930s to rebuff a Nazi invasion that was nonetheless breached.
Oh,
So yeah, so
okay. Nah, I'm for it. I want to see what this is gonna be.
the xenomorphs are coming to Earth.
Yep.
They
Oh,
come
they're
to
coming
Earth.
to
We
Earth.
what's up?
They're coming to Earth.
Yes, it's alien Earth. So I think they're coming to the actual TV show takes place around Earth. They're anticipating that the xenomorphs are trying to come to Earth.
Oh, okay. I'm for it. I'm all in.
I mean, the xenomorphs show up to Earth. There's no way we win that battle.
No, God, no.
That's a rough battle to win.
Mm-mm. Especially with the "Make America Great Again" people.
Hmm?
Well, they ain't quite got here yet, but yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Mm, mm.
It's
Yeah.
in 2120, so we're way past that.
It's in 2120.
Yep.
Okay. So it's not okay. It's not like the 80s then.
No, it's not the 80s. It's the art style is like the 80s. They have that's the art style of the world.
Yeah. So interesting. Nah, I'm looking forward to this.
That's what makes Alien interesting because they didn't modernize
Mm-mm,
any of the art style for
mm-mm.
anything. I haven't seen Romulus, but Romulus I heard they didn't update the art style as well. Tell me if I'm wrong in the chat. We have Mark in the chat tonight. What's up,
Yeah.
Mark? How you doing?
So what's up? Yeah. I don't know. I haven't seen the Romulus either. So
I just watched Romulus, and what was it? Yeah, it's the same. It's the same art style.
Same art style?
Yeah,
Okay.
same art style,
So,
same sort of like retro tech.
mm-hmm,
Yeah, it's
mm-hmm,
very gritty,
mm-hmm.
very much in the same, aliens universe where it's like there's definitely like high tech, but it's like it has a retroistic feel to it, you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah. So definitely same look and feel. I mean, this will be interesting too because it's like essentially this is showing us that okay, this is the ship that brings the alien to Earth,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
So somehow they picked it up. They're heading back to Earth, and then of course something goes wrong, and then
yeah,
yeah. So this is gonna be good.
yeah, yeah. The last thing they want to do is bring an alien back to Earth.
Oh God.
It's the
It's
last thing they want
over.
to do.
Yeah, it's over.
Um, and speaking of trailers and aliens, Lilo and Stitch live action remake made its first trailer. Did you see it, Randy?
I did.
What'd you
It's
think
cute.
of it?
It's cute. It's
It is
great.
cute. It is
Yeah,
cute.
man. It's Lilo and
Uh,
Stitch. A live action version of Lilo and Stitch. How can we go wrong with that, man?
Lilo is the biggest mascot in the Disney theme parks.
Is it
People
really?
love Lilo. They love him.
No,
They
I
love
get
him.
that, but the biggest, that's saying a
It's the
lot
biggest.
for Disney.
It's the biggest. That's why you always have Lilo plushies, and they're always sold out.
Well,
Lilo's are huge.
they kind of did they did a commercial during the Super Bowl. They had Lilo running out to the field
Hmm.
during the Super Bowl. So I guess though this is the first like official trailer of the movie.
Yep. Yep. So I'm quite excited about this. Director Dean Flesher, Camp's new version of the 2002 animated movie is set to hit theaters on May 23rd. Disney needs a home run. Disney needs to make one of
But
these
yeah,
live action things.
Moana was a home run. I'm
Was
trying
it?
to, yeah, Moana was a huge hit.
Okay.
Moana 2 is huge.
Okay. I
Uh,
mean, live action, though.
trying to think.
Live action, they haven't had that. I don't think they've had good movies. Mufasa, all of those, they're all good. But I
Was
don't think
Mufasa good? I haven't seen it.
like
I'm generally asking. I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it too, but people said it was good. People said it was okay.
I just, I felt like,
I loathe the live action remakes.
yeah. And I felt, well, this wasn't a remake technically because it's not retelling, it's a different story. Uh, but I felt like it was rewriting history of the Lion King, and I was like, I don't really want to see Mufasa.
Yeah, people said it was good. People said it was okay.
Okay.
Um, I'm not, so they need something good for live action. Hopefully this is it. Hopefully they nail it, Lilo and Stitch. I like how Stitch looks. He looks real. He does look real. So they did a really good job with Stitch. And they have a really strong cast. The stars includes Maya Kealoha as Lilo, Sydney Elizabeth Agdong as Nani, and Kapat Dubo as David Kawana. And rounding out the cast is Zach Galifianakis, Billy Magnuson, and Courtney B. Vance, and Hannah Waddingham, along original voice stars like Chris Sanders, Tia Carrera, and Amy Hill and Jason Scott Lee.
Okay. Just to back to yeah, Moana grossed 1.5 billion, so it was a certified hit.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
but they need hits in their
But it's
Marvel.
not live action though. It's
It's not
animated.
live action yet.
And they
They
need
need
to, for
hits
the
in the
live action.
Marvel.
They
Yeah, they
they
need
need a
hits in
hit.
the Marvel universe, like a big hit, big hit.
Yeah. I mean, 1 billion is a hit, but that's animated. Animated, not worried about Disney's animation. They always come through with the animation. They don't struggle too much on animation. But live action
Yeah.
remakes,
Well,
uh,
the Lion King did really well. Whatchamacallit didn't do that well. Whatchamacallit, Little Mermaid didn't do that well. And I'm not sure about Mufasa. Again,
yeah.
I know the Lion King did well.
Let's be honest now. Not well for Disney is well for everybody else.
This the Lion King remake did like 1.5 billion. It was a real hit.
You know, but not well for Disney. Lion King, you said it did well. So not doing well for Disney is usually a hit for everybody else. So it'll be interesting. Hopefully it comes out
But
in
does this
live.
look like this gonna be like that hit?
Man, I think it is. I mean, it feels like it's charming. It has a similar charm
Mhm.
to it's not as charming as Sonic the Hedgehog. I think Sonic is way more charming than this. Um Sonic does something that a lot of films cannot do, and that is make cartoons part of reality better than anybody
Right.
else.
And it leans in all the way to the camp. It's got Jim Carrey in it. Sonic is fun.
Yeah.
Sonic is
Yeah,
fun.
yeah. This, when you look at Stitch, Stitch looks real. He looks like he's actually alive. He kind of looks like a dog,
Mhm.
you know.
So the merchandise is gonna be through the roof.
Yeah, they didn't make him look cartoony
No, they
all that
did.
much.
Yeah.
I think if they probably would have stuck with him looking more cartoony, they could probably get away with a lot of the antics of him.
Uh, I hope it does well.
Me too.
I'm a fan of Lilo and Stitch. Yeah, so I hope it does well. And the trailer looks cute.
Yeah. Mark asked in the track, "What did Captain America do?" That is a good question.
It's gonna do about 400 million worldwide.
Not bad. Break about even.
Uh, that's what they said. Yeah, it was like it costs about 150 to make, then with marketing. So I think 360 was the number that I read that it needed to break even. So it'll end
Hmm.
up at the end of its run being about 400. I think it's at like 350 now,
Okay.
which is in line with expectation. It just didn't do, it didn't do huge numbers.
Mhm. That's great. That's great.
Yeah, but it's
According
in
to
line with what.
this, domestic 178 million,
Yeah, it's
world
about
international 194 million, worldwide 372.
yeah. So yeah, about yeah. That's about.
Yeah.
So I think it'll finish its run at about 400. Is what the
That's not
estimate that
bad.
I read. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's
That's
a
not
modest
bad.
hit. It's a modest hit.
Hmm.
It did better, I believe, than whatchamacallit.
The Marvels.
Well, anything did better than the Marvels. That's not.
That's unfortunate.
It's
That is
unfortunate. Yeah.
unfortunate.
Yeah, but anything did better than that. I was talking of Doctor Strange. I think it did better than Doctor Strange.
You know.
And the
That's
Marvels was a
unfortunate
much
too.
better film than Doctor Strange. The Marvels was good. That's the
It
thing.
was a really good film.
The Marvels was good.
Man, Marvel's only made 206 million
Yeah,
worldwide.
worldwide. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It,
That's unfortunate.
crazy.
That's
yeah.
so unfortunate.
Yeah. Right. Mark said those DCE. Yeah, those DC numbers.
That's
That is a DCU number.
crazy.
Yeah,
That's
200 million.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Because that movie was good
It was
in
really good.
comparison.
Yeah. Yeah.
It looked inexpensive to make though. They didn't
Uh-huh.
they didn't they didn't they didn't bet the house on the visual effects of that movie.
Yeah, but it still lost money.
But the characters carried that movie.
It did. It did. So yeah. So I think yeah, Cap will end up at about 400 at its clone at its total.
Interesting.
So
Interesting.
it's profitable. So they'll do another one. Well, what
Yeah.
you calling 226 is what you calling 2026 is what you calling coming out, right? The
Right.
Avengers are back.
Yes.
How did they get the Avengers back?
Cause Captain America makes them.
Right, but we got a lot to do from now into 2026.
Do we?
Yeah.
What do
Then
we have to do?
who gonna be the Avengers?
Um, Captain Marvel. Uh,
You sure
Kamala
she's
Khan.
coming back?
Yeah, they can bring the
Because
characters
Kamala
back.
Khan's gonna be in the young in the Young Avengers.
Who said this ain't the Young Avengers?
No, 2026 is not the Young Avengers. Those are the Avengers.
Who said we're having the Young Avengers movie?
They did. They released a video. They released artwork for it already. Pictures from it.
They've done that before too.
No, they
They
released
can.
pictures on the set of it. They've never released pictures of the shooting of it. What?
I don't know. I'm just saying the slate for 2026 could be interesting.
Yeah, the slate for
Avengers
like we've got a
Doomsday.
lot down to do between now and 2026 is what I'm saying.
They're in pre-production right now.
For the Avengers, that's what I'm saying. Like, what are
Mhm.
the events that are going to lead up to like we're getting the Avengers back, and who are going to be the Avengers that we get back?
Who says we got events leading to Avengers? They just come out with them.
Oh, then who's going to be the Avengers?
I told you.
Ooh, what? I didn't hear you.
Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel, Captain America, Kate Bishop,
Probably Shang-Chi.
She-Hulk,
Probably
Shit,
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi. Yep.
that's a whole lot to
Miss
weave.
Captain Marvel will be it. She'll be
Yep.
in it.
Captain
Will
Marvel.
she?
Yeah.
Y'all think she will be?
Yep. Doctor Strange. Yep.
They were smart. They put Spider-Man in there too.
And Spider-Man too.
Well, that's
Yeah.
probably not their choice.
But yeah, if they really wanted somebody to really
Yeah, that
pull
and
And
I'm sure
Daredevil. And Daredevil.
bring in Spider-Man.
I'm pretty sure
Echo.
Spider-Man will be in the
Daredevil.
Avengers somewhere.
Echo. They got a bunch of characters they can put in there.
We don't know though. We don't know who the Avengers are now.
That's why you do the first one, the Avengers Doomsday.
But I think that's
Kickoff
with this latest phase, that's what they were trying to set up, right?
Yeah.
I think that's what they're trying to say. It's a lot that has
Captain
to happen between
Marvel,
now and 2026.
Captain America, now, Falcon, but now Captain America,
Yeah.
right? Like
The Fantastic Four.
that's what they're trying to set up for the new Avengers, right? Is it working? I don't know.
No.
It's not. Yeah, it's
I
not.
think
But
it's
I think
a
that's
lot
what they're
between now.
trying to do. Set up. Yeah.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
I think it's a lot between now and 2026, like to weave all that together.
Who said they're gonna weave it all together?
But they're not.
They just put them all in one movie. Bam, they're all here. Somebody set up a bat signal. Everybody gathered together. Everybody rallies.
I still
It
don't know
all
who they
hit.
rallied. That's the thing.
We have so many characters.
You know?
We may not get the Avengers to the end of the movie.
That would be weird.
The whole movie may be about rallying characters
And
together,
that could be. And that could be. It's
and
about
then we get the Avengers at the very end of the movie
yeah, that
because
could
Doomsday showed up and nobody knows how to take him down.
that could be.
Get Doomsday halfway through the movie, and then it's everybody rallying together trying to fight Doomsday.
Still,
Yep. So it could be very, very interesting.
I just think it feels rushed.
Yeah, because you're stuck on the old model.
Yeah,
The new model maybe try to get people pop up as fast as possible.
could be.
The old model already they've already done that. They can't do it again. That's a horrible thing. That's what Star Wars did to a lackluster effect. Redo the original trilogy all over again, and it failed them.
It's all good.
So hopefully they'll get it there.
We'll see.
I think their pickings of who they can use as Avengers is interesting. But then they can introduce a bunch of new characters we've never seen. Bucky could be one of the new Avengers.
Well, Bucky is an Avenger, I guess.
Yeah, Bucky could be one of the Avengers.
So we'll see.
It could be the establishment of the Young Avengers.
Well, they're talking about that. They've released pictures of that. I think it's in production now.
You know, it's really interesting because they didn't give us the series of whatchamacallit. What's her name? Riri. They
Now, they
didn't
didn't
give
give us
us.
Riri, and it ain't. I don't think it's
They didn't
happening.
give us Moon Girl.
They didn't give us that. Yeah, yeah.
Excuse me.
So as of right now, there is no Iron Man equivalent.
Not right now. There's not. Well, we know Riri exists.
But she's nothing connected to Iron Man at all. When we saw her, she was just a scientist being hid in Wakanda.
Yeah,
There's no connection to that at all.
you don't need a whole movie for that.
You need some sort of exposition.
No, you do say, hey, she built a generator like Tony Stark's doing an exposition with her and Shiri, and then they just keep moving forward.
Mhm.
This is the TikTok generation, Randy. They don't need a lot of time.
If you say
You need
so.
3 minutes. You need 3 minutes to establish it.
If you say so.
You know, everybody knows it's coming.
I don't know if everybody knows that it's coming. I think super fans know it's coming. I don't think that everybody knows it's coming.
That's all that needs to know. Super fans know it's coming.
Yeah.
People just want to go to the movies to see something. They don't care what it
Yeah.
is. People go see anything.
And, the people who do know it's coming need something a little bit more than just 3 minutes thrown together, I feel like.
They deserve more than 3 minutes. Do they
Mhm.
need it? Not really. They deserve it, but
Mm,
do they
You
need it?
you
No.
just said they need a hit. So they got to appeal to some people. They need a big hit.
They
They
could put Transformers. They had 8 movies of Transformers that appealed to people too.
Right, but we've seen these last ones. Let's go to the Thunderbolts trailer. Yeah, let's talk about the Thunderbolts trailer.
Y'all can get to the Thunderbolts trailer.
Yeah. But well, we
Speaking
got
speaking
we
of
got
trailers, Thunderbolts.
yeah, we got we
You
got
got whole you got a whole you got a whole cast of Thunderbolts that can have an Avengers. What do you think of the Thunderbolts trailer?
I thought it was great.
Day 24 style trailer. That
Yeah.
was that's probably Marvel's best trailer.
Yeah. I thought it was great.
I mean, they set it up, they prompted us, and let us know. It's so funny they went out and hired everybody that did something on the A24 film to work on this film.
Mhm.
I bet you none of these people have ever read a comic book.
You talking about the writers?
The writers, the cast, the Midsummer Run,
The
the
cast
writers of
doesn't have
Beef.
the cast doesn't have to. What bothers me is like the creators that haven't read any comic book movies.
Yeah, well, the cast is part of creative. The
Well,
cast I'm not worried about. I'm talking about like
that's what I
your
said. The
music
cast.
people, your
That's what I'm
cat.
talking about.
Yeah,
That's what I said.
they
Your
probably not.
writers, your directors, all of those people,
But
like
they
they
make good movies though. They make good movies.
do they?
A to all the people they mentioned, A24 people do make good
A24, I
movies.
get that, but like, do they make comic book good movies that are they're somewhat
Hey,
some,
hey, Marvel hasn't made a really good comic book movie in a long time. It's been
but that's isn't that part of the problem though? That's
that
literally
is part of the problem.
that's what we're
That's what
talking about.
Charles Babb thesis is that's part of the problem.
Yeah.
I get people to disagree with me on that problem.
Well, the people aren't coming out to see them the way they used to. The last real hit they had was maybe like Shang-Chi. They haven't had a big Black Panther was a modest. It almost did 1 billion, so you can say it was a big hit. But if it underperformed from the
Outside the
front,
numbers, I mean, just in the in the catalog of
All of that.
films.
I mean, I'm saying all of that. Like all the spectacle, the numbers, like all of those things. It hasn't
Yeah,
had like a suit. Like, what's the last Marvel movie that you was like, I just had to? The Marvels I thought was really good, but
yeah,
like nobody went to go see it.
yeah. But I think that was the last. That's the last good film they made was the
You know,
Marvels.
you
I
know.
think the Marvels was a good film. It just wasn't well received
Yeah,
because women, because a bunch of nerds don't want to see women in the film.
yeah. It's weird.
They built different. They built different than us. They built different from us. The
Yeah.
reason Weird Science worked as a film was because of the woman that was in it.
That was Kelly LeBrock at her prime.
It don't matter. They got women. Monica Rambeau is fine.
Monica Rambeau, yeah, she is, but we know why that
People
was.
think Brie Larson is fine.
Hey, everybody got their own pick, man.
Yeah, they do. And people think Brie Larson's
But
fine.
yeah, Monica Rambeau is definitely, but we know why that is. We know why that is.
Again, Randy, people in the 80s go see films of no name actors. They're just models showing off their breasticles in the movies. And we went to go see it just for that one scene.
We did.
You know, people didn't go see Stripe because Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray are great actors,
Well, they are, and they're hilarious.
but they were glad to see the breasticle scene
They
too.
were, but you can't do that in a Marvel film, man.
I know it, but you had pretty people there,
I
and they didn't
thought
go see it.
I know
Nerds are weird.
Black Panther 1 grossed 1.3, but I don't think Black Panther 2 grossed that amount. That's what I'm saying.
No, yeah,
I know Black Panther 1 grossed it.
yeah.
Nah, but no, I get you.
So, so
Get
the
you.
Marvels, I think it was a good movie. It
Yeah,
was underfunded, and they should have
but
blew the budget on it. They didn't blow the
but
budget on
I
the
think
movie.
Marvel needs both. Like it needs something that's like
Yeah, it
overseas
does.
and a good movie. Like you're
Yes, yes.
talking about it.
It needs to be a good movie and does well
Yeah,
in the market.
yeah. It
Yeah, it
needs.
does. It needs both.
Yeah,
Maybe that's Fantastic Four. Maybe get
I
that in
think it will be.
Fantastic Four.
I think it will be.
Maybe.
I think it will be. Although there's never been a great Fantastic Four movie.
Look, the funk came in. Heck, even male models became big stars just because of their chesticles.
Yeah, they did. I mean,
Schwarzenegger, Lundgren, Stallone. These kids, they're so different. We live in a
they
whole
are,
different world. We live in a whole different
but they have
world.
access to that all of the time. All of the time. All of
Doesn't
the time.
matter. It
You get
doesn't
oh you
matter.
it matters because you get it free. Instagram is full of them, full of it.
Yes, yeah,
You
yes.
you
But it but
so
nobody has turned down something because something's nice
but
inside
you've
of it.
chosen not to pay to go see it. Yes, people have done that. They be like, man, I get to see that on Instagram all the time. If
Still
that's the
doesn't
only
stop it from
reason you
being weird.
huh?
Still doesn't stop it from being
Because you
weird.
didn't grow up with the internet. You didn't grow up with Instagram.
Still doesn't stop it from being weird. His mama called it weird. I'm gonna call it weird. Well, Wakanda Forever grossed
Yeah,
859
about that's what I
million.
said, about 800 million. It was a significant drop off from 1.3 billion, right?
Yeah. That's a significant drop off.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we should go into crosstalk.
Well, let's do it.
Uh, thank you all for tuning in to Geek Beast, and we'll talk about the Thunderbolts trailer and crosstalk because I want to actually dive deep into what the Thunderbolt trailer was saying.
Okay. With that.
Hey, Allison,
Wow, look at this.
how you
Hi.
doing?
How's it going?
Surviving the fascist apocalypse, but
The
doing
fascist
great.
apocalypse.
Hell yeah.
Wow, two words you'll never think ever come together.
She ain't lying
Fascist
though.
apocalypse.
She ain't lying.
I mean, but and I realized, I picked a show that's not very, just too a little too close to our lives a
Too
little.
close to home.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen it, so I don't
Uh,
know.
oh man, Randy hasn't seen it
I
yet.
haven't seen it yet.
Oh man,
I'll be
Okay.
watching you guys' review
their
tonight.
penultimate episode is like one of the best on television.
I agree. Yeah, for
Their
sure.
Or it might be
penultimate
one of the
episode is
worst.
one of
You
the
don't know.
best.
It might be one of the worst on television.
Mm.
Nah. It may be part of a documentary.
It might be a terrible series. People have to tune in to find out.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
do.
They
They
do have to
do.
tune in. Speaking of that, we're gonna go off that for a second. Did you all see the Thunderbolts trailer?
The
Thunderbolts was the
new one,
action
the new
No,
one, the
not yet.
A24
the
trailer.
A24 style trailer. Yes,
Yeah.
I didn't get to see it yet.
you didn't get to see it. Do you watch A24 films?
Mm-hmm.
It looks
Not
like an
really.
A24 trailer. Hey, Rodney, can we play the trailer? Is there a way we can play the trailer so we can discuss it? Rodney's gonna make a magic happen, you guys. We got Trey here.
Yo,
Hey,
what's going
Hey.
on? I
we're getting the
apologize.
A24 Thunderbolts trailer. It is
Oh, I
definitely
liked it.
different
That was
from any
dope.
other Marvel trailer.
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was really, really
I'll
good.
come in here with a hot bar already. Talking about that A24 joint. Yeah.
I think Fantastic Four is going to be a hit.
something.
I think it's going to be a hit too, or it's going to be another Fantastic Four movie. It's one of two ways it's going to come out. It's going to be another Fantastic Four movie because that whole franchise.
Yeah, Mark,
is
we're doing
cursed.
Paradise. Mark said,
Mhm.
or it's going to be a really good fun movie. They got a lot of loose ends to tie
I feel
up.
like they do one. I feel like they do. Because what are they like? 0 for 5? 0 for 4?
To have both a hit
Oh
movie
for
and good
a whole
movie
lot.
at the same time.
Yeah, they 0 for a whole lot. Yeah. It's never
Oh
really
for a
been.
whole lot.
There's never been like, hey, you see that Fantastic Four movie? Ain't
Never.
nobody ever said
Never
that.
happened. Yeah.
Nobody said that.
That was
Nobody.
not said.
But they've had what, 4 of them?
5.
5?
Because I'm trying to think. Hold on. They did.
A
Five?
whole lot of
They've
them.
had 3 in the modern age, right?
They had
And
3,
and then
they
they had
had
one-
yeah, this-
2 in the 80s.
Oh, I
There
didn't
was
even count
2
them.
in the
I wasn't even
80s.
counting there. I wasn't even counting those. Okay, so
Those are like
the
Roger
Jessica Alba
Corman
one,
joints.
they do 2 or 3. Did Jessica Alba one do 2 or 3?
They only did
They
one
did
of that
one.
one.
They did
There
2
was
of
a
them.
one.
Because she's in 2 of them.
They did
Yeah, Jessica
94.
Alba was 2 of them.
Yeah, because the second
2005,
one was when they was with the
2007.
Silver Surfer.
Yeah,
So,
second one was Silver Surfer. And then,
Oh, okay.
and then the Michael B. Jordan joint. So that's 3. So that's 3. So they're 0 for 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. 2005. 1994 is the first one. It was unreleased.
Oh, I
two-
wasn't even talking about that one.
Yeah, that's
that
a
one was
Roger
so bad.
Corman one. It was
Yeah.
weird
Yeah,
as
it
hell.
was so bad they wouldn't even release it.
Yeah, that looked like it was a feature on that Hub channel. Like that wasn't even that was
What?
Dum-dum-dum.
On Corn? Okay.
corn.
There's Fantastic Four 2005.
I think we all watched
Fantastic
it
Four
with
Rise of the
Jessica
Silver
Alba.
Surfer 2007.
I'm gonna watch
Fantastic
this.
Four 2015.
I was here for
Yeah.
all of them.
Hmm.
All the
Yeah,
horrible
I
splendor.
saw all of them.
Yeah.
Saw all of them.
Yeah.
Because Michael B.
Good.
Jordan did that one, right?
How they make you
I
feel
think
on the
Black-
inside?
Yeah.
I thought Silver Surfer looked cool in the second one. The second one of the first round. I thought Silver
Okay.
Surfer looked really cool.
But was the story cool? There it is. Y'all see it? Y'all see the trailer?
I was just mad because we didn't actually get Galactus. We got a big shadow of him. I was like, what?
I did see this trailer, but I appreciate being able to see it again.
Well, it
Yeah.
was kind of I appreciate the fact that they listened to the internet, and there was a conversation going back and forth about could this be like one of the actors, I think one of the actresses had mentioned something to the fact that it could feel like an A24 movie based off what we're showing, and then everybody was laughing. I was like, come on, Marvel, do A24. So they did this trailer in response to be like, no, we really have A24 people in here,
Yeah.
and then they listed everybody that was a part of an A24 project.
A24 films.
And then
Yeah.
shot a trailer in the A24 style. So I was like, that's awesome.
That is awesome. That is awesome. They're like, hey, my this is what I told Randy off the we were on camera show. I was like, I bet you none of these people have ever read a comic book, though.
Yeah. And also, even though they're shooting it in the A24 style, the trailer, and it has A24 people in it, do not expect an A24
this is not-
production.
it's not an
Yeah,
A24.
No.
Yeah, I'm like, this is either a really good idea because they can show, or it could be a really bad idea because if you set that expectation, you're going to leave some people very disappointed.
Yeah.
But it's exciting to think about what like an inflection of that will look like and how that will ripple in Marvel. Like it already, that trailer is like, I didn't like, as soon as you said it, I was like, oh yeah, I didn't really clock it as I mean, I saw it was Marvel, but I didn't clock it as Marvel. So when you said so there's something there to me about that.
Now push this. What if they come out with remake the Punisher in A24 style?
That ain't a bad idea.
Punisher?
Right? To tell like
Yes, yes, the Punisher in
I don't want a
A24.
quorky Punisher. I don't want to know about the deeper meaning behind Punisher. I want the Punisher to grab a damn gun and get to splitting wigs. That's that's just me personally. Yeah, it's like
I don't know, like
no.
really, honestly, I'm unconcerned with the style. I don't give a damn if it's Steve Soderbergh. I don't give a damn about the style. Give me a
Oh.
great story, give me a great villain, and
Mm-hmm.
be true to the character. If it's a Punisher story, then he should use more bullets on it than an Expendables movie. Like
oh
he
yeah.
like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that's what I need. Give me this is
Mm-hmm.
something that is at the essence of the character. Don't try to put your own spin on it. We make it Hollywood and
Yeah.
now Frank Castle out here telling jokes. I want that shit.
Well,
And let's not forget, like Marvel did experiment with an A24-ish type of experiment with Eternals.
Eternals. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna say
That
that.
didn't
I was gonna say
necessarily
that
work out for a
Sunset
lot
was
of people.
amazing.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But maybe
That
they did
Sunrise
that
was
because
everything.
maybe they did that
In
just to
love
mess it up,
making.
though.
They didn't just have sex; they made love in that movie.
They might have did that just to be like, see, we gave y'all what y'all wanted, and this is what happened.
This is what
Never
happened.
again. Never
Don't
again.
get focused on the cinematography and forgot like somebody just walked by an ashtray and picked up a script. Oh, this will do. No. Mm-mm.
And then it took them 12 movies for us to even address it again. It's just a big old palm sticking up out the universe, off the planet. And
Like,
ain't
don't look at
nobody
that.
see it. Ain't nobody. It
In the
took 12
head.
it took a
A
whole
hand in
decade for us to
hand.
just to address it.
They really tried to Jedi mind trick us with that big ass
Right.
head and hand sticking out the ocean. There is no head and
It still didn't do anything. We know it's there. We're just not going to talk about it. We're going to put a treaty around it. We're going to talk about
Right.
a treaty.
Why we keep talking about this past trash? Let's just come on.
Okay. What are we reviewing today, Rakai? What are
We're
we
going to
reviewing
actually talk
today?
about something worth being talked about, which
Or it
is
might not be.
Hulu's
It might not be.
Paradise. Well, but you're right. But it's worth being talked about, and they're going to have to tune in to hear us talk about it.
Yep. So if y'all just heard, Binge Worthy is going to talk about Hulu's Paradise. It's not Hulu's, is it?
It's
Yeah.
Hulu.
It is Hulu.
Is it? Is it just Hulu?
Only reason I
It's
keep
just
saying
Hulu.
It's not
Hulu's
on TV?
Paradise is because
Yeah.
there are several other shows out there, even some in the past few years, that have been called Paradise.
Paradise.
So
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to make sure
okay.
that people know we're talking about the one that just recently came on
Yes.
Hulu with
Mhm.
Sterling K. Brown
Sterling
from
K.
the
Brown.
makers of This Is Us.
Yes.
Mhm.
We're talking about Hulu's Paradise. Tune back in and find out if you should binge it or not.
Mhm.
With that being said, I'm gonna give a shout out to Digital Click for always handling our marketing materials and our assets for us, so like our overlays and whatnot. Shout out to The Funk for curating all our stories for GeekBeast. Shout out to Mark. Mark is the sixth man. He comes in every Wednesday on GeekBeast and gives us his feedback in it as well. He's only watched the two Jessica Alba movies for Fantastic Four, which I don't blame you.
We know, and we know why.
Because
You
he
know why?
said it because it's got
'Cause-
Jessica Alba in it.
No, because he kept expecting every time she got invisible and her clothes disappeared. He's like,
Oh,
maybe,
Oh,
just
Lord.
maybe.
Lord.
I don't think that's it. I think
Yeah,
nobody
you're
wants to see
right.
her
You're right.
disappear on
It
the
was the
screen.
story. The
Look
story is
at
what
him.
captivated him.
He did the
Mhm.
uppercut like, yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Thank you, Mark, for tuning in, and thank you. Please like, subscribe, and share us with everybody you know. We're here Monday, Wednesday, Friday for Geek Beast, and on Wednesdays, very special because we have crosstalk with the Bingeworthy crew. And this week on Bingeworthy, we're covering Hulu's Paradise, starring Sterling K. Brown, who's also an executive producer on the show. And it's made by the creators of what's that
This
show
Is
called?
Us.
This Is
This
Us.
is us.
This is us.
Okay, with that being said, we'll see y'all in like 10 minutes. That's about 8:30 Pacific Standard Time, 11:30
11:30
Eastern
Eastern.
Standard Time, and you figure out what time it is for you in between. All right, y'all take care. Peace.